and do that one thing that will make you so fucking happy you won't know what to do with yourself. Hi everyone, so it's finally time for yet another video, and today is another episode of my How to Human series. And I want to talk about a more specific topic. As you can see in the title, it will be how to create a writing routine. But even if you're not a writer, I absolutely recommend you to create exciting, awesome routines for anything that you might be doing. If it's something like, if you want to read more, if you want to like draw more, if you want to work out, anything like that. A routine is an awesome idea no matter what. You can, have just things that you change up over time so you don't get bored and don't get in a rut. But it will also make sure that you are working on that thing consistently, efficiently, and it will just be wonderful and you'll be actually doing something you love really often. And so I'm going to focus on writing, but honestly you can use this for any of the things that I mentioned above and maybe other things. So let's jump right into the video. First thing that can definitely work for everything, and that is music. No matter what you're doing, music is like the best thing ever. The songs you normally listen to might distract you, but it can also really set the mood. You can listen to soundtracks, you can listen to epic music, you can listen to concentration music on YouTube or anything like that and find out what works for you. If you are writing a fantasy book, listening to epic music is absolutely the best idea ever. I will link some of my favorites down below, so music. Yeah. Number 2 is a spot. Your favorite place. I'm actually at my favorite writing place right now. It can be honestly anything that makes you feel the best. Imagine an environment that really makes you feel either cozy or just really calm or anything that you want to feel while writing or doing anything else. It can be a chair in your room like this, or you can go to your living room, you can go to your garden if you have one, or to a balcony, or you can go outside somewhere. You can go to a bookshop, you can go to a coffee shop, you can go to a library, you can go to a park. Honestly, there are millions of places that you can access without paying any money and without wasting that much energy. You can maybe just walk or drive for a little while, and then you can be in a place that will actually really inspire you, not only like push you into actually writing, but it will just really set the mood and you will be so productive and it will be so beautiful. For me, it's either this when I'm at home, or I love writing in coffee shops, or a library is also awesome because just you see all the books around you and you're like, I want to create some of that, and you can feel the magic in the air and it's just the best thing in the universe. So definitely try to find a spot that really makes you feel the best, the most inspired. Figure out that spot and always go there to write. Number 3 is food and snacks and drinks. If you'll be writing for a long amount of time, you'll get hungry, and then any stops from writing or anything you want to work on is just always risky, because then you can end up doing something, spending a ton of time in your kitchen or whatever, and it could just end up being a long distraction and a long break. So you can just get snacks and make yourself coffee or hot chocolate or tea or any beverage that you like to drink. Another thing is set a time of the day or of the week. A time will make sure that you're not just floating in space, because I think that this might be the most important part of the routine, because it's if you don't have a set time, then every day you can keep telling yourself I still have the whole day ahead of me, so I can read for a while or I can watch shows and whatever. Of course you can do other things than writing, but you should make sure that you don't only do other things than writing, which I think that a lot of us end up doing really often. And when you set a time for you, either writing every morning, writing every evening, or both, figure out when you have time, when you would like to write the most, and when you can write the most, and actually just schedule it. Put it in your agenda or anything that works for you that will actually force you into sticking to it. Just set a time, because the rest it's just like nice setting the vibe kind of thing. But this is actually a really important part of the routine that like will actually help you organize your time and make sure that you actually write consistently. So, and then lastly, it can be any random things, lighting up a candle or anything super extra like that, or any just random little things that you can think of that you can make a part of the writing routine, like maybe looking at some photos before, looking at some quotes before, like that's a dangerous thing that can keep you going on Pinterest for a long time. Maybe have like a file on your phone of just really inspiring quotes or pictures that you can look at and flip through that are just going to inspire you and make you feel like great and ready to write. And I know that for me, I just love looking, I'm writing a fantasy series and I love looking at those beautiful illustrations and just pictures on Pinterest of different worlds, and it really inspires me and it really like teleports me in my world, and it just makes me desperately want to write. And so that's what you want. You want to just want to write, because I know that like if you're a writer, you love writing, but a lot of the time you probably don't feel like writing, right? And so you just need to make sure that you keep that flame lit up, that like you keep loving it and enjoying it, because that's why we write books. Is it a pain in the ass sometimes? Of course, it's exhausting, time consuming, it requires a lot of energy and patience, so it's not always easy to be motivated, but just remember that you want to write that damn book. And you've maybe finished books before, but honestly, it doesn't get easier. Not much. It just always takes a lot of time, and it's not easy, but just remember that you want people to read it. You want to hold that physical copy in your hands. You want to read the book yourself. You want to hang out with the characters or in the world or whatever. And it's like you just desperately want to write it. So try to stop wasting your time on things that don't really make you happy, and do that one thing that will make you so fucking happy you won't know what to do with yourself. Write the damn book. Write all the books you want, and it will make you so fucking happy, and it will be worth all the energy, all the tears, all the time and patience and everything. Don't forget the love you have for it, because like if you don't love it, it's not worth it. But if you really love it with all your heart, it will be worth all the work. You don't need a routine, you know? You don't. Like, this is just nice things that always make me feel great. I know I don't need a fucking routine. I can just write whenever I have the time. I can just write and write and write and write without having any of this, you know? But it's helpful. But like, just remember that it's in your power if you write it or not. And you really want to. And so just like, no matter if you can't go to a coffee shop and you can't like listen to music or whatever, just write the damn book. Because you desperately want to, right? And I really hope this video was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you want me to make any more videos like this, and leave a comment down below telling me what you're currently working on, how far you are in your writing journey. Also tell me like if you have a writing routine and like what you like to do and whatever. And that's gonna be it. Have a brilliant day and see you soon in another video. Bye!